Hey, friend. Welcome back to the Unpopular Opinion Podcast, the place where we challenge the conventional, call out the complacent, and coach you towards becoming the unstoppable version of you that gets things done. I'm Chelsea Klender, founder of RISEmpowerment, where we don't just build pretty brands and websites, we craft powerful legacies. Today, I've got an unpopular opinion that might hit close to home, especially for my legacy business owners. You know who you are. You've probably caught yourself thinking or even saying out loud, my business is thriving, I'm fully booked, so why do I even need a new website? Sound familiar? I thought so. But here's the kicker. What got you here won't necessarily get you there. So if your digital home hasn't seen an update since flip phones were still cool, this episode is about to flip your perspective. Buckle up, friend. It's time to talk about why good enough isn't nearly good enough when it comes to your online presence. Okay, let's just start with a little tough love here. If your website hasn't been updated since Obama's first term, lovingly, I need to tell you, it's time. I get it. You're booked out. Your clients love you. The referrals are steady. You're even on the first page of Google, maybe, somehow. But here's what you're not seeing. An outdated, slow, clunky, or just plain boring website can kill your credibility with new leads, even if you're doing well. Let me paint a picture. Actually, let me roast you a picture of some red flags that you need to be aware of. Red flag number 1. We've moved, but not online. You've moved locations maybe 6 months ago. I've seen a business who moved several years ago, but your website still shows your old address and old photos from your old address. Someone drives to that address only to find a closed storefront or a totally different business there. That is not a vibe. That is a bad review waiting to happen. Red flag number 2, slow website load time equals fast exit. Large image files straight from your phone equals about 15 seconds of load time, and 15 seconds online might as well be an hour. According to Google Analytics, about 53% of mobile users will leave a site that takes longer than 3 seconds to load. Okay, red flag number 3. You look like you time traveled from 2004. Websites from the early 2000s, yeah, we love the nostalgia, but we do not love Comic Sans, broken buttons, and random autoplay music. While your existing customers might love the nostalgic look and keep coming back for more, you are definitely repelling brand new business from new people who want to find out about your business. That is not a good look in anyone's book. And finally, red flag number 4, you're using it like a billboard. This one's a little more nuanced, but this hits for me. If your website is just a static homepage with no call to action, no updated services, no way for someone to actually engage with your business online, then what is it doing? Answer, absolutely nothing except making you look behind the times. Now there are so many ways to embed amazing features to help cultivate prospects and convert them into visitors of your actual business. So here's what's really happening when you say that business is good and you really don't need a new website. You're leaning on your reputation. But reputation doesn't carry online if you can't even keep your info up to date. And guess what? According to Stanford Web Credibility Research, states that 75% of people judge your business's credibility based on your website design. I even had a client who couldn't seek funding unless they had a website, despite having all their legal documents prepared to exercise their right to conduct business. You could be the best in your industry, but if your website says otherwise, new customers will bounce before they even give you a shot. So, outdated designs, pixelated photos, low quality copy, and zero functionality, that is not classic. That is a costly business mistake. Okay, you know me. I wouldn't be this critical if I didn't give you some answers and point you in the right direction. So, here's what makes a website actually work today: fast load speeds in under about 3 seconds, responsive design for mobile, tablet, and desktop, clear calls to action so visitors know what to do next, modern branding that reflects your business growth, SEO backed structure, search engine optimization, to attract leads while you sleep. And finally, compelling copywriting that converts strangers into clients. You don't need to just have a site. You need a strategic website that tells your story, builds trust, and makes people want to work with you. Because here's the truth: business might be good now, but what about next year when competition gets smarter, faster, and more relevant? A strong website is like a silent employee that works 24/7, never calls out sick, handles your leads, educates your clients, and sells your offers while you're living your life. Why wouldn't you want to do that? If you need help planning your website refresh, I created the ultimate website planning workbook just for you. It's a simple step-by-step guide to planning a website that actually works for your business. Inside, you'll find templates and prompts to map out your content, a visual brand guide, strategy sections for SEO, structure, and client experience, plus supporting articles and mini guides to help you think like a pro, whether you're going DIY or you're hiring a website designer. This workbook walks you through the exact steps I use with my private clients every day. No fluff, no overwhelm, just smart, strategic planning. You can grab your copy at RISEmpowerment.com. And yes, this even works for rebranded websites too. So no more excuses, okay? If your site is outdated, confusing, or just meh, it's not just a design issue, it's a growth issue. So be sure to tag this episode on Instagram and tell me what you're gonna do to refresh your old website. And if you don't know where to start, that's literally what I'm here for. Let's build something that works as hard as you do. Thanks for listening. Remember to stay empowered and let's rise together.